Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Trega. Today we're talking about the latest move in the US stock market, a noticeable slowdown following a blistering run since April. The Standard & Poor's 500 has slipped 0.3% for 2 straight days, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropping 171 points, or 0.4%, and the Nasdaq Composite falling 0.4%. Now, let's dive into what might be driving this slowdown. As you know, investors have been expecting a big rally in the US stock market, partly fueled by hopes that President Trump's tariffs won't derail global trade and that the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates several times to boost the US economy. But it seems like those expectations are starting to fade. A great example of this is Micron Technology's stock. It fell 2.8% despite reporting better-than-expected profits and revenue for the latest quarter. And get this, its year-to-date gain was a staggering 97.7%. You'd think that kind of performance would send the stock soaring, but not in this case. On the other hand, we've got Lithium Americas skyrocketing after reports that the US government is considering taking an ownership stake in the Canadian company. This news has sent the stock up a whopping 95.8%. It's clear that investors are still betting on some big moves from the US government when it comes to supporting key industries. Now, let's not forget homebuilders who rose after a report said US sales of new homes were stronger in August than economists had forecast and unexpectedly accelerated. Companies like Lennar climbed 2%, while Pult Group and D.R. Horton both added 0.7%. It seems like the housing market is getting back on track, at least for now. In the bond market, we're seeing a slight rise in interest rates. The yield on the 10-year Treasury has gone up to 4.14% from 4.12% late Tuesday. This could be a sign that investors are starting to get cautious about borrowing costs. So what's next for the US stock market? We'll have to keep an eye on how this slowdown plays out, especially if it sparks concerns about stock prices shooting too high and becoming too expensive. One thing is for sure, the Trega team will be keeping a close eye on these developments. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.